What's up YouTube, welcome to the first episode of my new series, progress videos on my 10HP Ironman Russia. So far the stats are very basic. I've only been playing the account for a few days. 36 attack, 30 strength, 40 range, 44 prayer. What I've done so far is I've done Tree Gnome Village. I've got enough money to get myself a cannon. I did that with steel plate bodies. I made some money to buy some ores from the blast furnace and then turn them into cannonballs, and then I cannoned 44 prayer. I'm on my way to do fight arena now as well. And I've also done the 40% house favour in the Shazian house so that I can later on do the organised crime. If you don't know what that is, we'll be going into that at a later date. Now with this quest you are going to need a cannon. You can't recoil ring the quest because the bouncer can hit 14s. Ideally you're going to want your prayer as well. I chose that as my first plan to get because it just makes everything so much easier. You can use your cannon, but it has to be put outside. Don't pay attention to where I'm putting it at the moment because I'll be putting it in the right place later on in the video, but I haven't actually seen a proper guide on how to do it. So I just kind of guessed where it needs to go and didn't really get it right. As you can see, I've got my main there splashing that guard to stop the cannon from wasting cannonballs. So the first boss, pretty straightforward. You can safe spot it. I've chosen just to bring it over here and let the cannon do the work. I'm fucking awful at prayer flicking, so just ignore that. I might as well have just kept my prayer on, but I thought I'd be able to do all 3 bosses on 1 inventory, but that doesn't work out anyway. So the scorpion fight, I chose not to pray because I was going to try and save up my prayer points for the bouncer. Just bring it over here, let the cannon kill it. Right, let's run back. I'm going to take telegrab with me so I can grab the cannonballs that I just died with, and then obviously I can restock the cannon to 30 balls between the bosses. No fucking idea how I let that happen, really. Obviously wasn't paying attention to my health, but yeah, there we are. Right, so this cunt is dead now, so on to the bouncer. So I couldn't get it safe spotted, so I figured I'd just bring it over here and let the cannon kill it, and I ran out of prayer points.
You suck!
So let's go back again. So the place you actually want to put the cannon is right here. And then this is where you want to safe spot it. So whack the cannon down here and in we go. So what you want to do is you want to drag him around this bit here. If you haven't got prayer, you obviously need to be a lot more careful, and you need to make sure you've got run energy so you can run. And then as you can see, the cannon can reach it from outside. So with him dead, all you need to do is just leave the arena. If you haven't got prayer, I'd recommend teleporting, because as you can see, as I leave, he does hit me once, and if I didn't have prayer, he probably would have killed me, which would have wasted a whole lot more time. And there we go, 40 attack. So on to the next one. So I figured what I'd do next is I would get the agility requirement for Grand Tree. So I head over to the Gnome agility course and just start busting out 25 agility. Managed to lose all of my agility clips, but never mind, got myself 25 agility. I figured I'd do Vampire Slayer, being an easy quest. Well, so I thought. I brought the cannon with me thinking you could use the cannon, but you obviously can't. I did bring recoil rings with me just in case you couldn't use the cannon, so I figured I'd just kill him with recoils. I didn't realise though that you can't actually, and I don't know why the fuck I did not eat there. And managed to get fucking killed by probably the easiest quest in the game. So back we go. So attempt number 2, still haven't realised at this point that you can't kill him with recoil rings. So I gave it a little while and I thought, fuck this shit. Got my Iron Man armour again so that I could splash. still for some reason did not realise that you cannot kill him with recoil rings and that he was regenerating health. After using most of my food, I eventually thought, fuck this shit, I better get some help. I looked online and I realised that you don't actually get any HP XP from killing him.
What the hell is going on here? It sucks!
What I figured out I would do is that because I got 1 XP from an 8, logically if you hit 4 you're not going to get any HP XPs.
No shit, Sherlock.
So I went and got myself water strikes and I made my way back, and lo and behold, no HP XP, and this fucking bell end is dead. So to summarise, don't use a cannon, remember to fucking eat, don't deal any more than 4 damage in 1 hit, or you will get HP XP, and just fucking kill the cunt. He hasn't got a lot of HP, so just take water strike and kill the cunt within a few seconds. Simple. Right, now that that massive waste of time is out of the way, I mean that quest honestly took me about an hour when it should have really taken me 5 minutes, but there we go. I think we will do Grand Tree. So, without further ado, we'll get the quest started. Such a massive ball ache that I've got so little amount of teleport options and no stamina potions everywhere. Obviously takes ages to get to, but there we go. That's all part of the account build, I suppose, for now at least. Back to the king. So I figured I'd just skip ahead to the boss fight because this isn't exactly an interesting quest. There's not really anything hard to it. If you've got prayer, then all you need to do is pray, put your cannon down and let the cannon kill it. If you have not got prayer, then you need to safe spot around these mithril rocks. You can also safe spot down here, however you will have to run past a demon to get to it. And I have forgotten a piece of my cannon. That's fucking clever of me. I also realised I forgot range gear, so I've brought range gear with me as well to make the cannon kill it a lot easier. Right, so with the demon now dead, all that's left to do is spend forever and fucking ever searching tree roots to find a shitty little blue stone. So, let's go.
Nope. 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 Nope.
2 hours later.
Nope.
Yay, finally. All done, and we are now 45 attack. Now the last thing I want to cover in this video, as I realise the time is getting on, and thank you very much if you have watched all the way so far. I hope you are enjoying it. The last thing I do want to cover is a money making method that I stumbled across today by going and testing out my main to see if it would work, and lo and behold it did work. Now this method is actually revenants. Now how the hell am I going to kill revenants, you're going to ask. Now the answer is a cannon, but they patched it so you can't use cannons in the Revenant Cave. But there is actually a spot where you can leave your cannon and you can lure the imps, the pyrofiends and the goblin, and you can kill 3 of the revenants in the cave. I did it for a little while. I didn't time myself because I had to keep logging out for various reasons, but I made about 300k in the space of an hour and a half, and that's including making all my cannonballs in between each trip. So I'd make 100 to 200 per trip, and then I'd go and do a trip, and I stopped to make dinner in between as well. So what you're going to want is you're going to want a games necklace to teleport to Corporal Beast, and that's going to take you halfway to the lair. I figure that's the easiest way to get there, as I don't really have any other teleports, haven't got a burning necklace, haven't got any Revenant Cave teleports yet. Now once you're here, this is the spot you want to set your cannon up in. I forgot to mention you're also going to want to bring splashing gear, because you're going to obviously want to splash the Revenant to pull it towards the cannon. I would recommend not doing this without prayer as well, because if you do not have at least protect item, then you are risking on the way there you are risking a cannon piece, which you do not want to be doing as an Ironman. And as you can see straight off, there's our first good drop, a bracelet which alks for 45k. The goblin seems to be more temperamental than the other two. If you're trying to drag it around the corner, you have to walk slowly. Generally you're best off just walking step by step, and then you can drag it round the stalagmite at the end and it will get stuck there like the other two have been, but it does wander off if you don't give it the opportunity to keep attacking you. The other two you can just splash and then run around the corner and they will follow. And there's another decent drop, a dragon longsword which alks for 60k. Also during the time I was doing it I got over 100 dragonstone bolt tips, so that'd be useful if you were doing fletching later on, or you could just out them for 400 each. Obviously this is just killing revenants, so in theory you could get upwards of 1 mil an hour. You would be lucky though, obviously just killing the 3 lowest levels, but all of the drops I got during the time I was doing it were the lower value drops that the revenants do drop, and I still got over 300k in probably about 45 minutes to an hour's time inside the caves. I would estimate this method is easily an average of around 500k an hour if you were focusing properly and banking as quick as you could. So we'll leave it at that for today's video. Thank you very much if you have watched this far, I really do appreciate that. If you could drop me a like, and if you really enjoyed it then subscribe, then there will be more videos to come. The plans for this account is the first stat I'm going to be getting is 60 attack with 30 strength, which will leave me at 37 combat. In the next episode I'm probably going to be looking at working towards Lost City. I'm going to need Guthick's Rest Tea, so I'm going to have to do one small favour and everything that leads up to it. I will also be going into tackling organised crime in the next episode, showing you how to get upwards of 100k XP an hour without any HP. I'm going to be looking at doing a rushing video very soon as well, 37 combat with 60 attack, so that should be a good laugh. It won't take too long to get the 60 attack and the other requirements. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment and subscribe. See you later.